In this video, we'll be going over where to place the camera when recording. Each classroom will be slightly different, but we'll go over some of the principles you should use to decide where to place the camera. We'll use this basic classroom setup as an example. The cameras have a wide field of vision. The viewing angle is approximately 170 degrees. When you place the camera, you can look at the screen on the back to verify that it can see what you want it to. You may be tempted to place the camera towards the front of the classroom so that we can read what is written on the board. However, we are interested in the types of activities you do in the classroom and not necessarily the content of the board work. It is more important that we see the full classroom. Then we can tell if you are walking around working with students individually or having students work in groups. A camera at the front would not capture you walking around and working with students. The camera picks up sounds best in the same area that it can see, so we would also not be able to hear what was going on off camera. Be careful not to place the camera too far forward where it might miss important activities. Generally, you want the camera towards the back of the classroom where it can capture the majority of what is happening. However, you may have some students that do not want to be on camera for various reasons. Maybe they are shy, having a bad hair day, or they're in witness protection. In this case, you will need to position the camera so that some areas of the class are not visible. Let students know what areas are not visible and have them locate themselves in those areas. In this example, students could sit in the green-colored desks to stay out of view. Some classrooms have lots of whiteboards, so the focus is not always towards the front. You may want to place the camera in the corner of the room so that more of the whiteboards are visible. However, this may mean the camera is next to a noisy doorway. It is important that we can clearly hear what is going on in your classroom, so it is not a good idea to place cameras next to doorways or other noisy areas, such as near air conditioning vents, radiators, or exhaust fans for computers. In this example, it would be better to place the camera in the opposite corner away from the door. You could also place the camera in the center of the back of the room. We will still have a good view of everything that is happening in the class. Keep in mind that if your classroom has windows, they can also be a source of noise, especially if they are open during nicer weather. It might not be a good idea to place the camera near a window. Noises like construction or road traffic will pick up on the camera even if a window is closed. A better location might be towards the center of the room, away from both the doors and windows. Use these principles in your own judgment to determine the best location for your camera.